I'm falling. Welcome to the Male R3view. Let me bring it in just like that. Tune into the motherfucker. Tune into the motherfucker. The Male R3view. Welcome to the Male R3view. It's about to be epic. Review, y'all. Tune in. It's about to be epic. No, seriously though. Epic. You did. I'm Ali 5000. Oh, now. Welcome to the Male R3view. Yeah. I'm ballin'.
Hello and welcome to the Male R3view. I am your host, Cordero.
It's your boy, none other than what's his name? Prince Tay. That be me, baby. Yes, God.
And I am Albany. And remember, this is the platform that we choose, not the only one that we could use.
And what's up, y'all? My name is Tony Evans X.
All right. Well, first, I would like to say, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys ate a lot and didn't eat too much and didn't gain too much weight. So first, how was you guys Thanksgiving? How was you guys weekend?
Mine was great. You know what's so funny? Because everybody always like, I love the holidays. I get to see my family and friends. Fuck all that. I've been waiting all year long for my dressing and my turkey. I don't give a damn about that. I talk to my people on the regular. So I got what I wanted. I was satisfied.
All right.
I had a wonderful holiday. I went home, I visited my mom, and, I had a great holiday. Wonderful weekend. I was off work, so, hey, praise God.
Okay.
Yeah, and I cooked, I cleaned, and it was a beautiful weekend with my sister, and I'm so glad that we had a good time.
All right. Yes, for a man that
Cordero, how was your Thanksgiving?
yes, for a man that could cook and clean. But yeah,
Wait, Cordero, how was your Thanksgiving?
my Thanksgiving was great. I spent time with my family at my mom's house, so we had a really big layout, and I ate a lot. So yeah, it was good.
Okay, so I gotta ask this question. Did anybody eat some chillings this week?
You know what? I actually
Oh,
eat chillins, and I love chillins. And my auntie, she probably gonna be watching. She said she forgot, and I was supposed to pick them up, but she probably ate them. I'm a
ew,
chillins guy.
boo, tomato,
I
ew.
love chillins. So, oh well. More for me.
I didn't eat
You
any
can
this
have it. It's
weekend. I
all
was
yours. You
offered.
can have it.
Yeah, I was offered some, but I didn't eat any this weekend because I didn't get a chance to make it over there.
Okay. All right. So let's get into the shit. So I want to kind of dive into because he's been trending all over the internet, Mr. Diddy, Sean Combs, Puffy, whatever you want to call him.
He goes
There's
by
so
Love
much
now.
to dive into with him, but I'm just gonna keep it like straight, and this is gonna be like kind of like a message to Mr. People.
Mm.
Like I would say, just you know what, just take the time off
Oh my
and get
God.
yourself together. Get it together. Get it together. Like I don't know, have a meeting with your lawyers and all this. Get it together because this is about to be a mess. All of these people are about to come after you, and like I mean, he has like a record label, so I can just imagine how many people is about to come out after him. And then this whole whatever this little playhouse thing is that he has going on, that should probably stop right now because a lot of people about to start talking. And then his son is speaking out. Not a good look. What do y'all think about
At this point, I just feel like everybody just reaching. Everybody they love 5 minutes of fame to want to talk about Diddy. Diddy been walking around this earth since goddamn Jesus had first wine. Now all of a sudden everybody want to talk about Diddy. Like, let that man be great.
it? I don't know. I mean, he got a lot going on. Like, we can't just let him be great. Allegedly, he doing some touchy feely with women, allegedly with men.
I mean, but he won't be the first. If you think about it, we had a president when Trump was in office. There was a video online of Trump violating a woman personal area and touching her, and he felt like it was okay. Then on another circumstance, we had the platform talking about how they're taking away women rights to give away abortion and stuff like that. So I mean, I personally feel like you know how every other couple of years we have a new thing going around, monkeypox or coronavirus or the TikTok curse or HIV plus QRS. It's like every other couple of years there's some new shit being coming about. So
I hear you. I hear you. Ebony, Tony, have anything on this about Mr. Diddy? Or y'all just tired like I am about him and just know he just gotta. It's gonna be a lot.
Well, let's say Love. That's his name at the current moment. So
What
Love,
is his name? Because it's Diddy, it's
it's
Puffy.
Love
What
at
is
the
this man's
moment.
name?
So he legally changed his name to Love a couple of years ago. So we gonna say Love for just hey. Um, I just think that I care, but I don't care. I care because like he's done so much in hip hop, just in music in general. And I saw what they did with R. Kelly and how people are conflicted with if they should play his music, if they don't. But it not only tarnishes their reputation, but it tarnishes so many people's reputation that's tied to their music, and it affects their pockets as well. And I just feel like when a CEO of a company mess up, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't really stop shopping at the store. We
True,
just
true.
switch out the CEO. And I just feel like it's the same thing that should happen. But for some reason, that's not happening when it comes to that. It's like we want to counsel them. We don't want to listen to none of their music, none of the music that they tied into. And the problem for me when it comes to that is why is it mostly just black men that are being counseled or black women that are being counseled?
Mm-hmm.
Really see Caucasian people getting counseled like that. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like what's happening, and I think I said it last week, with the black men and, with the attacks on black men and who they are and what they did, it just seems like all too sudden. It just seems like all like not realistic. It
Mm-hmm.
seems like there's a whole lot of fake people involved. And so it's like, don't wait until 15 years later, be like, oh, he touched me. Bitch, you already been touching. It's over with. Move on and go pray. Go get a therapist or whatever that you need to do. But it's over with, boo, because you should have spoke up for yourself then. And if your mama didn't tell you how to speak up for yourself when you were grown, don't wait till you are 45 and be like, he touched. It's over with, baby. Be strong and move
so
on.
Right.
So in a situation like that, I am a victim of being touched. Sometimes you want to control or delete it as it never happened, or you want to make it disappear. And sometimes you are afraid to say something. I'm very close with all of my aunts, my uncle, my first cousins. And I was touched by an older cousin of mine when I was a child. And when I would want to tell, I would just see his face on other faces like, oh, so you gonna tell? So the next time I see you, it's gonna be 10 times worse. So I guess I just had that fear of telling, but not knowing after I would have told, and how it came about of me sharing. I got wrapped up in watching TV with my cousin, and we was watching Scared Beyond Straight. And a lot of people, I dislike when people say, I act the way I act, I do the things that I do because I don't have this person here in my life. I think that is bullshit. So you're telling me that you are doing what you are doing because you don't have a person dictating or pointing their finger in your face, telling you to go left or to go right. And I was just so wrapped up in the show, and I was just like, oh, I finished high school. I've been to college. I don't have no kids. I never been arrested. I was molested as a child, and my cousin was just like, "Wait, what did you just say?" I was just like, "Oh, yeah." And when it came out, it was just like, this is my truth. Me personally, I want to take it to my grave. I never want to speak on it again, but I'm strong enough now to say it happened. It is what it is. Do I have any ill feelings towards a family member? I don't. It's life. I don't know why I had to go through what I went through, but it happened.
Mhm.
Did it? And what's up, everybody? Did that make you feel any different towards your family?
Honestly, no. I think once it came out, it secludified, and I hope I'm using the word right. It sealed the deal for me. It really showed me that what I thought is actually a reality, which is anything I feel or I'm having problems with, they have an open door policy. I can come and tell them like, okay, look, this happened, that happened. Yes, they're going to give their honest opinion, and there's never no, well, why did you put yourself in that situation? Da 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 da. It's them. I'd rather you tell me. I want to hear from your mouth than hearing from the streets.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Well,
and I definitely feel that.
okay. All right. Well, um, enough about Diddy and Javante. Thank you for sharing your story with us. That was a lot for you to actually like share that story with us. I'm sure. Um, but it is what it is with Diddy. Hopefully, we won't have to talk about him next week. Hopefully, nothing else will
Something
come
tells
out.
me that we will.
But I'm sure it will. But it is what it is. All right, Ken, you got something for us?
All right, y'all. So I don't know if y'all know her, but I love her. She is that girl. Megan Thee Stallion. That's what we're talking about, y'all. My girl, my hot girl, Heidi. That's the girl who kept me on my toes on the summertime. The everybody's favorite. I honestly I love Megan Thee Stallion. But here lately, Megan has been releasing songs out that have been her truth. Cobra is one of the songs that she decided to really talk about things that happened to her, not only just within her personal life, with her losing her mother, her grandmother, but also with her dating, Paris Fontaine, the situation with them, just a lot of different things that she went through personally that, has been putting out into her music here lately. A lot of things that society and the community and looks at her as. Um, One of the biggest things that kind of hit for me was they said that black women aren't valued as much as they should be. And to deep into that a little deeper, they're looked at as if they're always having attitude, they're bitches, they always have something to be nagging or to be something to be upset about. Personally, I don't see that in all black women. Yes, I do see that in some, but we all have to remember everybody is the writer and creator of their own story, so we cannot automatically judge a woman no matter whether she's black, Korean, Haitian, Caucasian, no matter what her ethnicity is. We have to understand that women go through a lot that we as men or as children don't go through. They have to be strong for everyone in the family. But another thing that hit really kind of hard for me was Megan said that she felt like her fans hated her. She felt that her fans didn't really feel the pain or really didn't feel the love that she was getting. Let me be the first to tell you, this is coming from King from the Male Review, and I will tell this to you personally. I would tell this to the entire cast. I would tell this to every news station out there. Megan Thee Stallion, I love you. I am one of your biggest fans. Um, but they can tell you Cordero and Javante that, and sometimes Tony and Ellie go ratchet with it. But all in all, I have fun with it at the same time. But I just think right now Megan is a really trending topic. Not only is she trending with the things that have previously happened with her and Tory Lanez, she's trending with her and Cardi B. They make amazing collaborations. Um, she's just trending. I mean, she's just really trending right now.
Well, I think Cardi
So,
B, for one, I think she is gorgeous, beautiful, very talented. Like yeah, she got skills, like skills as a female rapper. Like I honestly think, and y'all probably go beat me up about this, and I don't care. But I honestly think like she's one of the top ones right now, out of the whole Nicki Minaj and what's the other one? With all the other ones, I think she's on top right now, and she's getting her bag, and I love that about
Hmm.
her. I think she's beautiful, she's talented. Um, I love that she actually shared her story with us. So,
Right.
and yeah,
I think that's what I love the most about her is that she's not afraid to share her story.
absolutely, absolutely. And the
I
whole
definitely
that
give.
whole beef thing that they be going back and forth, like she about her bag. She ain't trying to hear that. She trying to get on they track while they beefing.
Right. Like, and that's what and out of everyone that I've noticed, even Cardi, they're trying to antagonize and attack these women, but if y'all notice, they're not paying any attention to y'all. They're not entertaining it. Honestly, I was wondering why has no one tried Megan yet? Really, for real, tried her. But then again, I look on the outside of things and notice that they try Megan on other different levels, and they can't really
They can
fuck with her
try.
on them levels. That's why I don't go out there like that.
I mean, I think that like
I don't know.
that Megan, maybe musically speaking, because that's how I know her. I think she makes amazing raps. What I'm saying, and all of that. So I think that she, is young. I think she's hip hop. I think she's trending. I think that she's fun. I think because I'm only speaking from a musical standpoint because I don't know about what she do. All I know is that I heard that she had got shot in her foot. That's the only thing that I heard with her outside of music. And that sounds very dangerous for her or whoever she was hanging with. But as far as, a great rapper, I think that it's great. No, I'm still just going to say that even though I'm not a huge fan of Nicki behavior, I think that Nicki really paved the way for the new generation. It's like when I was younger, we had Little Kim. And Little Kim, had paved the way for all of the ghetto female rappers and ghetto female singers to be confident and do music. And I think that Nicki Minaj created something else completely different. All these, these ghetto beautiful girls, are very, very talented. But they're also people. They also do people shit, and ain't none of them perfect.
I get it, and I get what you're saying about her paving the way, but I feel like also when you're paving the way, when you acting as silly as Nicki Minaj is, like, mm-mm,
Yeah,
mm-mm.
well, no, well, yeah, no. As
She
I
needs
just
to grow
stated,
up.
Nicki Minaj is is her behavior is very, very poor. Yeah, period. You know what I'm saying, and that's why she is where she's at. Even let's
And
just
and
keep it real.
And I agree with Ladarius. I'm not from Houston, but I love her down. Her music is like I said, she brings the reason that I'll be in the rush for a summertime because she is the
Boy,
iconic hot girl summer. What Mike said, Megan is exactly right, and yeah, she's just that it girl. She's that
dang, I'm
girl.
about to bust you out.
You know what? That's funny you
What
say
name
that
did
because
you just say?
Well, well, first it was Ladarius from Facebook, and then it was Mike from Facebook.
Oh, you was talking. So I think you was talking to me for a second. I was like, wait a minute, is he talking to me?
Hello.
Because I wasn't looking at the I was so
Um,
in depth into the conversation.
So I think with the whole Megan Thee Stallion situation, and it's just a lot going on at one time for Megan, and I feel like she's doing right. I think she has a great mentor, like Beyonce is around, and I can tell that Beyonce is around because she's no longer speaking about these things. And she never really has been a person to speak about it in interviews, but she puts it in her music.
Yeah, it's
If you're
very
going to respond,
explicit. It's very explicit. It's very,
well, if
very
you
clear
respond,
that, yeah, it's very clear. Even when it comes to the sex, like it's very clear.
well, no, what I'm saying is if you are going to respond to the issues that's going on and you know that everybody want to hear it, why not put it in your music so therefore it
Mm,
sells? Because now to get the response, you have to go to my music and you download my music. Even my haters gonna download my music just to see what I said. And
hmm.
so, like, even with the situation with her, and I think it's what's his name, Partisan Fontaine or whatever, and he put out his little music or whatever about her behavior and what she's going through. Well, and it's the same thing for me with Love and Cassie. Um, those are relationships, and what I don't tend to do is insert myself in relationships. And if you're gonna talk, I'm gonna listen. However, because I learned from those things, I'm like what I can and what I shouldn't do in my relationship. What happens for me in those situations, though, I know that when both of them are speaking, it's I never understood the phrase there's two sides to a story and then there's the truth. Well, as I grew up, I realized, oh, that's really a statement about perception. Because if I'm telling you a story, it's from my perception. If she's telling the story, it's from her perception. So that's kind of what I look at. I'm like, okay, both of them can tell me a story, and you could be talking to your lover and say one thing, and they completely perceive it a whole. You be like, but that ain't what I meant. I get that because we're reaching back in our trauma, and that's how we perceived it. But that person is speaking from another perspective, and so that's why I be like, even though they telling their stories through their songs, at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but what happened? What really happened? And did y'all perceive each other the wrong way? Or was he upfront? Was she upfront about what they wanted? And she did something. You was like, well, that's not what I expected. No. Hmm.
Mm.
and to
I
piggyback
thank
on
goodness
what King
that
said earlier, first off, Megan, she definitely is. She said to herself, "I'm the it girl." I give big props to anybody who is brave enough to tell their story and speak their truth themselves. Second of all, I disagree with that statement when people say every person or every black woman is a bitch or this and that. I feel like that all depends on you in that situation, on what day of the week you met that person. It might be a day where I don't be bothered, and you might met me in bitch mode. So now in your mind, your
Right.
perception, oh, you a bitch. But that's not the case. You just called me on one of them days.
And see that be sometimes the misconception with myself also because sometimes if you catch a person on a bad day, you may catch that other ulterior motive of the side of them that they really don't like to show to people. Because I'm not saying that
Mm-hmm.
me personally, I'm always perfect. I always wake up in a joyful mood because sometimes I wake up and I really don't want to be bothered with anybody, whether it be a child, dog, anybody. When I don't want to be bothered with nobody, I just literally mean just that. I don't want to be bothered. And it don't be no disregard to no one's feelings or nothing like that. It just be like everyone wakes up in different moods. Sometimes I wake up and I don't want to be bothered. Sometimes I wake up really playful and I feel like playing like a kid. And then people be like, "You're a child. You are 33 years old and you're acting like a 5 year old." Well, sometimes acting like a kid is how we keep our youth, you know?
I second motion. I think laughter for me is the most important thing throughout life. I feel like life is too short not to smile, not to laugh, and I crack myself up on a regular child.
Although your jokes be corny,
right.
you do.
I'm
I will
trying.
say about Megan. I'm thankful that her foot is not as damaged as it could have been. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to see her dance around like she's dancing around now. So
But
thank
there, I am
goodness.
done.
Cause that ass is
Thank
ass.
goodness.
I'm done. We talking
That
about her foot. The poor
yes,
foot.
thank goodness her foot is good. Because she wouldn't be able to
Amen.
Yeah, Megan would
dance
Thank
like
have
she's
God.
doing
Megan would
now.
have ordered a new
Hallelujah.
one, Amazon Prime. She would have had a new foot Monday
No.
morning.
But
Hello.
the original foot, come on now. Now we talking about her foot.
With an ass
But
like
for
that, she don't
real.
need a foot.
But her original foot matters. She will have to go through surgery and do all that. It's not gonna be the same, not like the original.
With an ass
Now, I'm
like
So
not the
that.
one to brag. Now, I'm
Well,
not the
no,
one to
go.
brag nor Nick gossip, but y'all didn't hear from me. You know, Megan got that ass from me, right? Just say it. Just have to let y'all know.
And you just
let me
proved
see.
King right. And it is what it is. Next.
Let me see.
Okay, that was 3. I got your ass.
All right. Well, it is what it is, Tony. So some things been happening with Jamie in the news. I thought we were done with Jamie. Like I thought he was after he got out the hospital and that whole situation. I thought we were like good on him for a minute, but now what's happening?
Well, I mean, I had read about it today because I had to do some research before I come on the show. And they said that she was lying. They said that she had sued him back in I want to say 2015, and that she lost. But now she tried again to see if she could get the coin. So, people be lying. They be lying. There's some snakes out here. You gotta be careful. Don't you touch nobody when you go to the club. Don't even look at their eyes because she lost the first time. Baby, it was your last time. You lost. You were not the one. You're the loser. Bye bye. Because you gotta recognize that sometimes people lie. And the truth came out that she was fake news. Poor Jamie. He just got out the hospital. He just got out, and now you just
Right.
want to go sue this man because the girl done sued Puff Daddy or P Daddy, whatever y'all said his name is, and now y'all want to sue this poor man that got out the hospital. He ain't even got. We don't even know if he real at this point. We don't know what Jamie is going through, and
Wait, wait,
so
wait, wait, wait. Hold on. Stop. I'm not gonna let you let that slide past like you did not say that. Did you just say we don't even know if he real or not?
no, we don't
Huh,
we don't
huh.
no we don't know.
Allegedly speaking.
We don't know if that's the same person.
I mean,
So
it's been talks that
we're gonna skate right on past that.
it's been talks though that somehow he's been cloned
We're
and
not doing that, no. So
Mhm. They
I
said that his
just
face
want to
was.
say,
They said his.
look, I just need to say it. I want to say that Tony, yes, you are correct. People are out here lying. However, I do want us to make sure on this platform that we say everybody ain't lying. Some people are real victims, and it takes people time sometimes to speak about those things. Now,
Mhm.
you can't just discount everybody situation because there are real situations where people have been raped or they done things that they didn't want to do. Okay. And so I do want to preference that this is the channel that we do recognize that. However, we do have people out there that will lie just to get a check. Amen.
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 Okay.
And that's exactly what she did.
But
Yeah.
like you've done it, you
Allegedly.
tried
Alleged. I
before.
mean, well, no, but like that's the point. She lost before, and so when you try
Right.
to come again, it's like it's like
Well,
bad
now,
timing.
now,
It's
Tony,
like it's
here's the
like
thing, though. Tony,
it's
here's the
like
thing.
it's
There
like
are people out here who have lost cases that actually got raped. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I said
right. No, I'm not disagreeing with you.
allegedly.
Yes, and so as I said, this is bad timing because when you're dealing with the core of the law and you've already tried clearly, back when it happened. And so waiting now just does not seem time friendly, you know what I'm saying, for black men in general. And I think I spoke about it last week. That all of the attacks against black men, whether they're straight, gay, or it's overwhelming. And and it seems not timely. It does not seem fair for black men because people are afraid of black people and they're afraid of black men. So I want to change the narrative that we all did not do this, and some people do lie on black men and black people, including black people. And so I just want to be mindful of who's telling the truth and who's telling the lies.
Well, I don't know. Allegedly speaking, I mean, she did try once, didn't happen. She trying again. So something in me just telling me it may be some truth to this a little bit.
Okay, so
Allegedly speaking.
so this is what kind of trickles me a little bit, and I kind of agree with Tony. She lost the first time, so if that was back in, and Tony said that was 2015.
8 years.
That 8 years ago. So 8 years ago, back in 2015, you tried the same thing with him one time. The judge looked at all the evidence, and allegedly speaking, you lost the first time. Now here we are again. We're moving out of 2023, going into 2024, and you're trying the same thing over and again. I'm a little confused because what makes her think that her case this time will be stronger? I mean, you lost the first time. Is
I
it because you
mean,
don't
so
is it because
King,
she doesn't have any evidence, or is it because you're just looking to get a coin from a man that you know that has a coin?
well, here's the thing, and this is why I don't want to speak about it too deeply because I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge. I don't know. I know little things about the law, but I don't know much. I know that something new may have been because in order for her to bring it back, it had to be like in a different jurisdiction because maybe they did it with prejudice or without prejudice. I don't know. The thing is that she may have had some other evidence or some another witness or something come forward that she was able to use within that case, or maybe something was throughout in the case in the one that she had before. I don't know what the situation is why I don't want to dig too deep into it. All I know is the reason I preface that, and I'm not saying that about this particular case, but I'm just saying to be careful because of the platform that we are on, to not discredit other people that may want to come forward of something about that, because we have to be mindful of our audience and what they may or may not know.
I think that all that I ask for is the truth. That's just it. And I'm not sure. I mean, and maybe the truth will be revealed, but it was shut down the second time again. Because I just don't believe. I think, one, two, I'm just not feeling that. There are some cases that I do feel like with Puff Daddy, some of those cases I do believe it's true. But in this case, what's the saying that we say on the show?
Allegedly.
Oh no, it is what it is.
Yeah, move on.
It is what it is. You
Man.
had enough.
Mhm.
All right. On to the BET Award. What? I'm sorry. Oops. Did I say BET Awards? I meant the Soul Train Awards. On to the Soul Train Awards that happened tonight on BET. Hosted by Keke Palmer. So I thought Keke Palmer was beautiful. Her hair was beautiful. Her outfits was beautiful. I thought that she spoke really good and loud and clear. Her song that she
Wait a minute.
sung.
Did y'all see when she was performing with the white on? Did y'all see the man come walking out the water? I
I
said, "Oh,
did.
oh."
I did.
Child, I was
I
so
said,
I
confused.
"Oh, oh." He made me feel things in my body. I was starting to
Hang
sweat up
on,
and
y'all.
down.
Freeze. Tremaine, what's going on? You say you afraid of black men. What's going on? I hope that's a joke.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because look at all the stuff about black men. Please say more. Because they're just drowning us through the mud. People don't like
Tr-
us.
Tremaine is definitely ain't scared of black men.
Oh,
Definitely.
oh.
Well,
But anyway, yeah, I thought that one performance was amazing. Like I thought the white that she had on, I thought that was really cute. I thought the makeup, I thought the voice, I thought even the hair. I love
Yeah.
something about that wet and wavy on black women that I give it the 10 across the board. But
The Beyonce blowing in the
yeah,
air.
the hair blowing,
Yeah.
like it was an amazing performance. I thought she did an amazing job. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be y'all know I'm King is the one that keep it real. I keeps it 100 with y'all. Although Kiki was an amazing host, the show was dry.
Um, I felt like
I
I
said
it wasn't dry. It was not dry. Hold on. It wasn't dry, but by Kiki being the person that she is, I did expect her to maybe like do a dance number or something, give us a little bit more. But in all, I thought she still did a good job. Go ahead, Javon. So what were you saying?
I was Keith was definitely it's I got all the artists tonight. There's like no and it could sometimes throw you off, slap you in your face. The fact that all the artists was able to still keep the showing and perform, I think they did an amazing job on that. Other than that, it was like a big womp womp. I mean, T Pain did his thing tonight, of course. I was still kind of confused about old dude walking out the water.
Did he?
My thing is, so was he underwater? Water? Like, was he holding his breath? Like, or was he just like neck under the water?
I was confused about that too, because when he walked from under the water and he came out and the water started dripping down his body, I ain't gonna lie to you, I lost train of thought. All I could see was him walking out the water. But I was wondering the same thing. I was trying to figure out, was he holding his breath under the water, or like where did he come from? Because he came out the water. He did that.
I mean, did he really do his thing? Because I mean, maybe it's just me. I'm not really a big T Pain fan. Like he was just all right
He
to me.
definitely gave a nice show. We
Mm,
had
okay,
SWV in the building this tonight. They looked amazing and beautiful.
as
They did.
always. Um, I do remember Janelle Monae in the beginning. I just felt like her outfit could have been a little bit more stylish. I felt like those little. let, me, let me be nice, but I'm gonna be real. I feel like the flowers that were on her, it was like something that came from the dollar store that they just wrapped around her, just threw on her. Like it looked really cheap.
You know what?
I'm just
Janelle Monae
well,
for
that's
me has
just my
became
opinion. That's just my opinion.
Janelle Monae has became that
Wow.
girl. If she have on a bag, she still look gorgeous. Like she is such a pretty dark skinned woman. She is so beautiful. Oh,
Yeah, she's beautiful, but the outfit wasn't given. Now on next Coco Jones. Coco Jones I thought was beautiful. Beautiful. I think like
So
her sitting down was beautiful. Her performance was beautiful to me.
So y'all talking about Janelle Monae. I think Janelle Monae did a wonderful job.
Hello.
It was
Yes.
given the Soul Train Awards was given low on budget this year, but that's okay. We'll move past that.
So
Um,
don't nobody want to talk about her outfit and them cheap flowers, huh?
well, I'm not even talking about that because I don't want to harp on what's bad. Like we said, they already think black folks out here dangerous. So we gonna move right on past the negative and jump into the
Okay.
positive, okay? But she
All right.
did
I
quote.
mean, okay, but if you think about it, I'm
I
sorry. Go ahead.
I thought that her quote was very powerful when she accepted, her award. She did her
Agree.
lyric from Float, which she said, I used to walk into the room head down. I don't walk now, I float. I thought it was very powerful of her to mention Prince, especially the part where she was saying that teaching her that she's not a man or a woman, something you will never understand, which I feel like what Prince taught me, I can live in my femininity and my masculinity. And you just because you stuck in societal things, you'll never understand me. You don't comprehend me, and that's okay. I get it. I understood that on a deeper surface. But she, gave it out to Nina Simone, Grace Jones. Grace Jones taught her being free as a motherfucker. Okay, that's what she said. Earth, wind, and fire. If there isn't beauty, make some. Like, I felt like that's why I was like, the outfit, you know, whatever. You know, we can't get it right all the time. But I love to focus on the positivity that Black people are trying to put out into this world. And I just don't want us to focus on that one thing or that something that happens negative. And you can speak on it, but don't stay on it. And the
Yeah.
reason I say don't stay on it is because I don't want it to overshadow what positive happened. I was like, damn, she is spitting, you know what I'm saying? She's spitting some real truth out here. And that
She
was
did.
the overtone for me on the show was Black people, like even T-Pain made the comment about, you know, yeah, I got this awards and I got these awards, 16 million albums sold and 60 charting songs, but he was like, don't let this be what you reaching for. Like, just be you and do you. So that was an overtone to the whole show for me. Is these likes, people like this generation coming up now are focused on likes and views and getting pick me. It's a pick me mentality. And I think the artists are fighting back through their music and on these award shows to be like, hey, this ain't really what we had going on.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
yes,
I
I
would
agree
like
to
to add,
Janelle Monáe's speech. I do agree was amazing, incredible. But I'm still gonna say what I said. I guess she had a
I
really
mean,
she
Cordero, if you think about
I
it, I mean,
hold
to
on,
think
huh?
about what you and Ebony said,
I still feel like she had a really
um,
cheap budget or something because them flowers.
Okay, so
but if
speaking
you
of
think about
cheap,
Janelle Monae really don't have a style. She's not known for this or that. You know how you got the city girls, they known for letting their coochie print show. Megan known for got her ass
don't
cheeks
not too
out.
much on city
Janae,
girls.
Janae, you
Not the
know,
city
she got
girl.
her own little swag.
She does with
So,
fake flowers and they didn't look good.
so
Yeah,
It's just the
I mean,
same like Lady
but
Gaga. Lady Gaga was shown to an award with a meat patch on her eye, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing about Lady Gaga.
right. I mean, I feel like people
That
like
part,
Janelle Monae
Tay.
is gonna wear what she wants to wear. I mean, I feel like she has the budget to decide if she wants to be elegant, hood, classy, or whatever. I mean, she's a singer, an actress. I guess a singress. And I just feel like, and she's a rapper. And so, I mean, I just feel like, and she's a dancer. So it's kind of like she's just gonna do whatever the fuck she want to do. When she want to do it, she want to be ghetto. She hang out with all the ghetto people in Atlanta. She's always at all the gay parties. She's very fun. She is hilarious. I just don't feel like she really care.
I
Well, I'm gonna just
so
hope on a next award show or something like that. She looks a little better. That's just how I feel. But
so
But
I
that's your
yeah,
That's not
perception. That's what
I'm
nice.
you
standing.
perceive.
Right,
I'm
that's not
standing
nice.
on how I feel.
But now
and
you're
real
trying to
quick,
press your
we,
perception onto us.
Right. I'm
mm,
standing on it. I'm standing on it.
real quick though, what we not gonna do? I know we talked about Janelle Monáe and her big ass flowers, but I'm gonna say it. And Albany, I know you said we didn't want to talk about the bad, but baby, that be the problem. We don't talk about the bad because then if we don't talk about it, they gonna talk about it and put us in the tabloids and newspapers and stuff like that. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna be the one to say it. Y'all did my girl Coco Jones wrong for putting her in that goddamn shower curtain. Y'all had them folks out there in that rain and them wild. Y'all scandalous. Y'all had that girl out there with the damn shower curtain on, trying to walk up them damn steps. It was cute. The ponytail was given, but that shower curtain you had on her was not given. I'm
Hang
sorry.
on.
I disagree, Key. I
Erica
thought she
Hughes
looked
said something about
beautiful.
them flowers. Them flowers are from the tour, and she has a meaning behind it. So they
Well,
go.
girl, dang, you must really did have a big of a budget. You put them flowers from the tour, and you still okay. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let that go.
Well, Erica,
I
I'm
mean, I feel
interested.
like
What's the meaning?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to Google it now, ain't you?
Can you mean it with maybe some real flowers and maybe look real or something? It just looked real tacky. But also, I don't know.
Flowers are
I remember,
expensive.
I remember us talking about Ebony about October London. Was you able to see October London?
I ain't get to see that part. Or maybe
October. Oh
they
my God! I
did.
wish you were able to see him. I love his voice. He's a new artist. I think he did amazing, amazing, amazing job.
Oh,
Somebody,
okay, that's interesting. That's
yeah,
Did
interesting.
y'all see Miss Pat on the
yes, I
little
did.
commercial thingy?
Yeah,
I felt like
Yeah,
she was
so
reading the teleprompter, and she wasn't being her authentic self, Miss Pat.
yeah. Did
that's the
y'all
thing with
see?
Kiki. Whoever was typing for Kiki, like they were trying to make her say funny stuff, and you know her being herself is just like I hear you, but it's not selling. It's one of them. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
like
So, what did y'all think about the Soul Cipher? Did y'all get a chance to see the Soul
Oh
Cipher?
my God, yes. I thought it was really good. I think all of them
I
did
thought it was
really good.
amazing.
Yeah, playing
Okay, so
off Usher
Marsha.
song.
okay, so Marsha song, Nikki Gilbert song, Eric Bellinger song. I thought they all did wonderful.
I think
Aaron
so too.
Ray, Aaron Ray, baby. Let's talk. Come on in. Come on in,
Who was the
Aaron.
person next? Was that Eric right next to Marshall? Right?
Wait, wait. I'm
Aaron,
He did an
sorry.
amazing
Aaron
job.
song right after Nikki Gilbert, I believe.
Yeah,
Y'all, Erica
amazing job.
said. Wait, hold on. Erica said the Soul Train Awards was given
Diddy house party.
Diddy House Party.
I
I
don't
am
really know what that means, Erica,
screaming.
I'm glad that somebody is like seeing what
but
I
I think
saw.
that was the whole theme of it was like because Kiki kept mentioning we in the back of my house, y'all. So I think it was supposed to be given like a house party,
I
backyard
just,
It
I
was
barbecue.
just,
giving
I
low
just, I
budget
just,
Yeah,
I just think that they should just never do that again.
ever again.
I think it could
That
be
was
done. It just should be
Yeah,
done on
no.
it
a
I
definitely.
just,
I
higher
I
think
just
it
think that it was just
gave
bad. It was not Soul
So
Train history. It did not
no.
give Soul Train events. It did not give black. You know what I'm saying? It did. You know, it was black, beautiful black people, and I'm thankful because the beautiful black people that were there. But it did not give the essence. It did not give culture. You know, it just didn't give.
Well,
Like
you
I
can't
don't.
say. See, I
I
don't
mean,
like
because
that
like
I
I
just
mean,
part.
because there's
I think
people.
that
Hold
it
on,
did
let me
not give
speak.
culture.
Just
It
one
did not
second,
give
y'all.
Soul
Hold on.
Train.
Hold
Mm.
on, hold on. Because there wasn't people like Lettucey, you know, there are people like Chris Evans, shit, like there weren't any, you know what I'm saying, real, like there weren't any gospel artists, you know, they're just
Mhm.
like I just didn't see anything that was really representative of the black culture.
Tony, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say that I really do. I love Tony, but I believe you giving that. You know them old folks in the church that don't never want to see change.
Mm.
You giving that at the moment, and the reason I say that is
No, I mean
because
if you think about it, it really gives this new day and modern age. Like
It's
it was a
boring.
house party vibe.
It's
It
just
did not
boring.
yeah,
get Soul
I
Train
think
vibe at
even
all.
Damn, y'all made me. Janelle Monae even said that there are different ways to show soul, and I think that she was even contributing it to how it looked different. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I was tired of looking at the Soul Train Awards inside the building. Like it was given, and I'm seeing y'all get on stage. So I see something different. I see that it needs to be revamped. I do agree with that part, Tony. Like it do needs to be revamped and on a higher scale because we expect more, right?
We're
And I
black
think even
people.
T Pain said, "Baby, can we do this outside of hurricane season? Because that wind was whipping.
Oh,
Like that wind was whipping.
okay, so in everybody' personal opinion, on a scale of 1 to 10, if you had to rate the Soul Train Awards tonight, what would you give it? I personally give it a 4.
8 for me.
I would probably give it a 6.
6.
Yeah,
I would give it a 5 for effort.
yeah. I would give it an 8.
Mm.
And I was going to say
That's
doing that soul cipher, Aaron Ray was the only one who I believe was there talking about something about training the kitty cat. And I was like, baby, everybody else talking about uplifting and you the only one over here talking about beating the cat up. Wait a minute. I was a little lost. I was like,
I heard it and I was thrown off too.
I was like, wait. Everybody else is talking about empowerment, upliftment, getting over their haters, and you the only one over here talking. What was your mind at, sir? And
So
did you
wait,
know
I'm not gonna lie.
everybody else
When
Beating
he
the kitty up.
So I'm not gonna lie, when he started saying that, I ain't gonna cap. The first song that started coming to my head was "I'm gonna beat the pussy up." I was like, wait a minute, they all up doing uplifting and motivate. You talking about something? I said, Lord, have mercy. Where this child at? Where
and
this?
even and we know Usher is known for talking about getting in the kitty cat, but
Mm-hmm.
but even the song they was playing, I was like, but that's one of the songs that Usher don't really talk about that. Like,
Also, there was some new artists. I don't know if y'all seen like some people I never even heard of, like Friday. I never heard of Friday.
But remember, I
And
told you I love Friday.
Honey Baby. I don't know who that was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who Honey
Chrissy
Baby is.
girl.
So yeah, we have some new artists, but they did
there
all
was a
right.
artist that they kept panning to too. His name is Jay Ronell. He was on the four. I actually got to see him here. He was like opening up for Duran Bernard, and they kept panning to him. So I expect to see big things from him in the future because maybe he making waves and people understand that. Erica, no, she was there. She went with me.
You know what feels really good right now? That you got there. We have two artists here that sing and just to know you guys, just like and hopefully we'll see what happens in the near future. To just to know you guys will just be amazing.
Well,
Well, Nathan,
I'm
what is
very
me and
excited.
King? What is me and Laurel? What is me and King?
Oh, y'all
King, don't
all
let
right, but
Curtis talk
we
to
talking about
King. Don't let
them
Curtis
right
talk to
now.
us like that.
We're talking about them right now. Y'all all right?
Yeah, I would definitely say I definitely submitted, my album, and we'll see. They
Joseph,
didn't
that's
call me
messy.
back, but but I definitely am blessed to to know the people and to be in the realm, in the music world, at this stage of my life, and what I saw today, I think that what I expected to see
Mm.
was a little bit more of Jasmine Sullivan, Ari Lennox, Brent. I expected to see a little bit more of the soul. I really expected to see really excellent black singers up there that are better than me or equal or better than me. Uh, I expected to see musicianship. I expected to see the best. And it's like the white people always like have the best, and it's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Because we're the best musicians and singers in the world.
Mm.
I
I've
agree.
been there, I'm there. So it's just often strange. You know what I'm saying?
I
There
agree because I didn't see too many background dancers. I didn't see too much backdrops or anything like that.
that shit
It was
was
a lot
whack.
down to see. I feel like even when they sung, I feel like they did sing really good. The ones that did sing really good, but I still, when I feel like you're at the Soul Train Awards, bring the soul.
I feel like
Maybe
it
a
was
lot of
like
them was tied up.
I feel like it was lacking performance. I feel like because like
Yeah, I
any other
agree.
time, there's been a Soul Train, and I'm one of those award show people because the thing I'm big on when it comes to award shows are the performances, the dress, who wins what awards. Those are the things that
We
I
the
look for when it
best.
comes to award shows.
Right.
This award show tonight, honestly, it just did not give what I was looking for.
They
I
should
be
have called
looking for.
Fantasia. What happened to
I
Fantasia?
feel like
What's
I
going
feel
on?
I
so.
feel like really was it? It didn't seem like it was an audience out there. It was
So
maybe a
I'm
couple of
thinking because
people.
also this weekend they did the Beyonce Renaissance like the premiere. So I'm wondering was a lot of them caught up in it, like were they all there promoting that, and then the ones who were there had that going on because it do feel like there was a split crowd somewhere.
I
That
mean,
was
it looked
whack.
like it could have been about 15 or less people just sitting there. To be honest,
I
it
think
wasn't a
that
crowd.
Yeah.
now Kiki House, that was beautiful. I'm so proud of her to be a black person that was like, oh, I'm gonna have the Soul Train at my house. Like that is, you the shit when you can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know that you the bomb when you can be like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm just gonna have the Soul Train at my house. Now. You
One
know what I'm
more
saying? Like
one more
no
negative.
normal person say that, and then she young. You know what I'm saying? She's black. You know what I'm saying? She's ghetto, even though they try to make her not be, but she's really ghetto. I just really feel like I feel like she did an excellent job. I'm just
She's
so
giving the
proud.
Raven Simone of this generation. She's
Um,
giving that.
um, one more negative thing. I really feel like it wasn't applause. It wasn't excitement. Like nobody was. I feel like no one was
I
getting
didn't feel
up and
no
clapping
excitement.
for each other or none of that.
And
Like that's
that's
what I'm.
because
Hmm.
again, what everybody been saying, the main thing that we really miss tonight is that soul. If you are someone
Yeah.
who grew up in a church home and you know you finna go to that church, you ain't come to have church. You came to have church. You want to hear
Stop
that good
playing with
old
me, Tay. You know
organ.
what I'm talking about.
You want to hear that.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know, you want to
Yeah,
hear. You
there
want
you
to.
go.
All right.
There it
Yes,
is.
God. Hallelujah. You want yes. And that's what we did not have for that soul. You want that? Let me take these motherfucking heels off. You better say that shit.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that
Javante,
was
what you
lacking.
saying is, Javante, what you saying is, we was missing the mic on. We was missing a band that can actually keep up with tempo, and we was missing those folks who
Matter of
actually
fact, if you want to take it back, we don't need a band. Give me that good old and stumping your feet in that. Come on, dig deep down inside. Give me that soul.
well,
But
you
why
can.
couldn't we hear the old back in the day soul track? Kiki tried to do it, but
Honestly,
she tried.
okay, and I don't. Don was it Don? What is his name?
Don Cornelius.
Child, he rolling in his
And to
grave.
think I'm the one that don't know people names.
Don't do that,
Holy
baby, like
shit.
that. Don't do that.
He
Don't-
he rolling in his grave because I know this Soul Train Awards. He was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah,
Oh, no, no,
Stop.
you
they
know
were
he.
missing key. They were missing key elements. They really were. They were, like you said, they were missing Fantasia. They were missing Lettucey. They were missing so many people. I was like, damn, the only person
I mean,
I
ain't
really seen was Marsha Ambrosia and
they didn't even have the gospel singers on tour. And let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Me being an R&B singer who sing with gospel singers, some stuff that they do is rude. Tell you one thing that they do. They have all this ghetto ass music, and they know all of the gospel and inspirational singers are on this side of the room. And y'all talking about booty holes and fucking and all this and that. And then you want all of us great inspirational singers to come and y'all let the little bitch
They talking about
walk
the
down the
booty hole
aisle. You're gonna
brown.
walk down the aisle and say, "Oh, we're my booty hole." And we looking at, bitch, take your ass home then.
well,
You
now,
at the wrong spot, baby.
now,
We
what
don't
I'm
do
not
that
gonna
here.
do is sit here and I'm not. You can hold me, but what I'm not finna do is act like most of these gospel singers ain't here some of the nastiest. So we not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
but that's true
Like
too.
they ain't been because they be trust and believe. Like
Yeah. Well, you
Now
know
you
what?
know
Well,
it's wrong
maybe
interest.
she went to the right spot. Now you say it like that. Maybe she knew it. You know, she was. But I just think that
she getting her
publicly.
check.
You know what I'm saying? I just, I was just kind of like, well, why would they do that? Because they know that because with black people, they, because the white people do it all the time. They got the rock and roll, they got country, they got all these
Hmm.
different genres, and all black people got is R&B and then a gospel song. Like, no, we created. That's why I'm so proud of what's that girl? She ghetto, she can sing.
K Michelle.
I'm so glad she went to go do country. Leave the niggas alone then.
Well,
Doing
you
the
see
fucking.
what Joseph
Call
said.
K
Just leave us
Michelle
alone. Just
ghetto.
go
Oh
somewhere
Lord
else.
Jesus.
She
Y'all see what
country.
Joseph said? Joseph said Kurt Franklin took all the gospel singers on tour with him.
Hey,
That's why he
God,
ain't
man, get
there.
over here.
They all on tour with Kirk.
Oh God, I'm laughing too hard.
Kirk.
They
I was
tied because
Kirk.
they be having the time, baby.
They do.
So for you Chicago people out there, and for the cast that know Chicago a little bit, do y'all think Kiki gave Chicago?
Hell no.
I felt like she gave
But
authentic, true Chicago. I think I felt it. Like
I think too she was trying to watch what she say and what she does.
Hmm.
I was just about
Because
to
absolutely.
say
of
that.
everything that's out there in the public, and I hate that it is like that for her at the moment. I believe if she come back next year and all of this is cleared up, she'll give us a different version or something. Because I mean, I really loved her song. I love that song anyway. One of my
I think
favorite
she
songs
She
gave
by
can
her.
sing.
Chicago, y'all.
Kiki,
If
let me
y'all
make it
know
very
what
clear that Kiki can actually sing and
Mm-hmm.
dance. Let's make
if
that
Yeah,
very
y'all
clear.
she
The
sure
bitch
can.
talented.
Kiki's from in Chicago, she definitely gave where the town she's from. That's I felt it. Yeah.
And where was
I
she
would
from
say she
again?
gave a little bit of it, but at the same time, though, when you're in different lighting, you have to wear that hat. So when you in work mode, you gotta wear that hat. When you in ratchet mode, king, you gotta wear that hat. And when you and so forth, you gotta wear that
Oh,
image.
So what?
well, and,
So if
and
I go
somebody
in
asked,
ratchet
It
mode,
went
what
downhill.
mode do you go in, Susan?
I'm sorry. You said what mode do I go in? I think the word you're looking for is diva.
uh, and
Perfect.
Kiki is actually from oh my god, I just lost it again. She is from I just lost it again.
Harvey.
No, not Harvey.
Damn.
The other one. She ain't from Harvey. She not from Harvey.
So Erica
Yeah,
said both
it was
Soul
not
Train
me. It
and
was not me.
He
they
said
said
Erica said what, Pooh?
both Soul Train and BET Awards went downhill.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I
I ain't
agree.
watched
They're
the
not.
BT War since Monique was
Oh,
doing Beyonce.
And look,
yeah,
listen,
she's
that
from
was the only
Robin.
one that was memorable.
Tony,
When
correction.
she did, no, no.
She used to do a Beyonce
Tony,
song every year, baby.
correction. She's from Robins.
Robin.
Oh, girl. She definitely gave Robins.
She don't
That
even
old
go
boring
here.
ass.
She don't even go here.
Yeah.
Nothing's
She don't
in
even go
Robins. There's
here.
nothing there.
Nothing
Oh,
but
she ain't a real Chicago.
mechanics
She don't know
and
what a White House will take.
There is
a comic
literally,
store.
there is literally nothing in Robins. Like literally nothing.
Jesus.
But
God
that's
bless
where
her.
she's from.
Again,
You know what I'm saying? But you know what? But I'm very proud of her that what
Yes.
she did, being like her being a leader, something that I strive to be. She is someone that when a bitch could say, I don't care what nobody's saying. You know what? I'm gonna do it at my house. Y'all can just do the whole Soul Train at my house
Right.
outside. Then that means I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
Y'all
y'all
don't need
also
me. I
knew,
need.
but
so can I add
so real quick, did y'all see what Kiki bit? Well, I don't know what it is she bit into, but you can tell whatever shit was she bit into. It must have been nasty as fuck because she made this
She
face,
was
and they always try to make the face like it's good, but low key it's really nasty as fuck, and I really want to spit this shit out, but we on live TV, and I gotta act like this is good. It was written all over her face. That shit was nasty as fuck, and Kiki saw it on her face. I don't give a fuck what nobody said.
It was some type of role she said, but I saw that shit.
she was trying to do what is his name? Keith Lee review.
Now
That's
that's
what
the
she was
thing
trying
too.
to do.
I appreciate them shouting out Keith Lee in a neutral way. It was very neutral. It was very okay. We're gonna shout out because Keith Lee has done a lot. He has entertained us, but at the same time, we're not gonna take sides on him versus Atlanta. Like it was real cute how they like. Okay, we're gonna give him homage, but at the same time, we're not really gonna touch on that.
Right.
Yeah.
now, you know what's interesting? So I've always said, to me, in my personal opinion, Kiki Palmer is a young Angela Bassett. Like that's all I kept seeing tonight was Angela Bassett on the stage, and I was just picturing her saying, "I was your woman for 11 years. Don't have that bitch nowhere near my kid." Like all I kept seeing was Waiting to Exhale on Kiki Palmer. Now you better come on, Kiki, get your shit and get out. Get your shit, get out.
That's
I
what
don't see
I.
that yet.
So
I don't
there's
see that.
always this thing where I
She
always have
she
said,
definitely looked like a younger Angela Bassett for sure.
yeah,
I don't
she
see it.
needs
I
to
mean, I
definitely
think she
be.
could, but I think she's too young right now.
Well, no, I think that Angela Bassett should tutor her, like tutor her,
Mm-hmm.
teach her what you know, and maybe she can rise above. Who knows? Maybe conquer some of the things that Angela couldn't do. Angela like, girl, I'm tired. I am. I'm ready to
Okay,
retire.
Erica.
Well, the thing they say about Kiki and Angela, and this is something I've seen on an interview between Kiki Palmer and Angela Bassett. She did because Angela Bassett was like, "Well, I heard you do an amazing impression of me." She said,
She does.
"Well,"
Mm-hmm.
she said, "Girl, well, let me hear it." Baby, when I say she did this impression, it was amazing. I was like, well, damn, hold on. Was that Angela or was that Kiki? That's just how good
Right.
her impression of Angela
Yeah.
Bassett is because she can mimic her extremely well. Hell, she did a line from What's Love Got to Do with It. And I said, well, damn, Kiki, you could have played her stunt double.
That part.
Also, the artist Chicago Kid. I'm assuming he's from Chicago.
Yeah, he is.
But he was okay. He was all right.
BJ, the Chicago Kid. Actually, a
Yeah,
friend
he
of
was
my
all
best
right.
friend is from Chicago, and she turned me on to him. Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, he was
he
alright.
did do a really great job with who was that? I believe that was that Coco Jones that he did a duet with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did an amazing job.
Not Tony done
They
done a
did.
wardrobe change on us.
Huh?
Oh, I gotta leave in in a bit. Don't do that.
All right. So anything else you guys would like to top off this award show and what could be better? What could y'all think it could be better next year?
um,
Do y'all think Kiki should come back next year?
I
Now
do.
that I do.
I do.
I
I
do.
think Kiki should come back.
She was okay. I wouldn't mind watching her again.
I think that she didn't really have a guest with her. You know, like usually they have somebody they could play off of anyway. Because you know, like what was it? Tisha had
Her
Tashina.
Martin.
She
Yeah.
had
She had
Tashina.
Yeah. And then like I think I can't remember, baby, that let you know that they have not been memorable. Because them the only ones I can remember at the moment. So
Yeah.
Maybe
Hold
she
on.
could have.
So
Maybe she
okay,
could have
so
used her acting skills a little bit or something like that. I don't know.
did they have a Lady of Soul? Who was the Lady of Soul?
That's a good question. I don't think they did.
I don't think they did.
I
What?
think maybe they did.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, that's
Again,
interesting.
no
Again,
soul.
hence why me
No
and
soul.
Javante said the Soul Train Awards this year was dry as fuck.
Wow, they didn't have that? Oh, they need to do better. That was
They
bad.
definitely. And okay, so I'm just say this, and then
Did Beyonce
I'll
win
be
the
done with this.
award?
The opening should have been an opening. The opening was dry. The ending was dry.
Yeah.
Didn't y'all say before we did this show that Beyonce was nominated for some awards?
She was.
Did she
Yeah,
win?
I guess. I mean, I don't know if they skipped a whole lot of
I
people.
was gonna say, I feel like certain parts they skipped over because a lot of awards didn't get given out like they were supposed to.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. I was just trying to see. I was like, it's some things missed in here.
Yeah, a lot of the award show got
And do you all still feel comfortable with the vote that you gave? I'm going to stick with my 4.
You know what I really would have liked it that they do at some of the awards is when other singers actually sing the people who they are honoring. Like, I would have loved to see some other people try to do some of T-Pain's songs.
Yeah, I was kind of looking for that.
That's what
to
I was
happen.
waiting on.
Yeah, but yeah.
But when he presented him that award,
Y'all
real quick,
just
I was
making this
like,
worse for me. Y'all just making me feel like this shit was whack.
I know my
It
8 done
was.
dropped all the way down to a 3. It's not good.
That's why I gave it a 4.
it was.
No, come on, Albany. You better stop. I know you ain't.
Hey,
So what
I'm
do we
still,
give?
I
What
still
do we
live in
give?
the light of positivity, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like
That's true.
it's like when you go back and you look, you be like, initially.
Yeah, that's true.
Beyonce
Joseph said
didn't win
Beyonce
any
didn't
award
win any
at
award.
all.
I did tell y'all though when we were going over the awards, I said I got a feeling Beyonce gonna walk away with nothing.
But
It's
you know,
You did say that.
They always give her recognition off camera. She reached that point where they don't like acknowledging her on camera or giving her flowers.
And it's because I have seen that is why I believe that Beyonce deserves a lot of awards. However, I've been seeing how the industry is kind of doing Beyonce when it comes to awards, and that's why I was like, they ain't gonna give her nothing.
Well, I mean, you got to remember that Beyonce is like Diana Ross, because Diana Ross, if you remember, has always been the best, but she never even won a Grammy. And before there was Beyonce, there was Diana Ross and the Supremes. Like there's all been other girl groups that were very classic. And, I just feel like, and the same thing happened with Whitney Houston. They didn't, particularly Soul Train. Now the Grammys, yes. But when you talk about Soul Train, when you talk about BET, they're gonna they like to represent Because like the Lady of Soul.
And I'm glad you just brought that back up. And I think that's what's kind of confusing to me because BT, anytime it has been a Soul Train Awards, a BT Awards, there's always a recognition to the Lady of the Night. For them not to have no Lady of Soul Award at all is why I feel, again, I'll say it again, they had a really low budget for this award show because there's no way
Mm.
there should not have been a Lady of Soul Award. There shouldn't be.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I
But maybe
agree.
they should just wait until they
Also,
get their income tax.
I felt like they did have like some people. I think some people go up and accept their award actually on a supposed to have been stage. But then they had Coco Jones. They presented her award at her seat with like a thing like this that with the award on it. I thought that was like really
Some
tacky.
tacky ass shit. That shit tacky.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Maybe with it's so much going on at the moment in Hollywood and around the world that I don't know what factors benefited, the show and what it didn't. I don't know what was going on, but I feel like at some time you should address that during the show, like what's really going on. Like we know that this isn't normally how we do this. In some way, it should have been addressed, so
Right.
there isn't this
Absolutely.
big ass elephant in the room. Somebody said Joseph said reclaiming my time.
Reclaiming my time. Yes.
There we go. Cause I feel like, honestly, I feel like and I don't get me wrong, I love watching award shows. If y'all remember me saying award shows are one of my favorite things to watch. But here lately, I haven't been watching a lot of award shows because they've been either one, dry, two, they're not giving what they should give. And honestly, again, I'll say this: the last BET Award I watched when Monique was the host. Why? Because she opened the show up with entertainment.
No, no, don't you forget about Wendy Williams.
Child, ain't nobody worried about coked out crack Wendy Williams, allegedly speaking. But I I don't really too much care for Wendy Williams though. How you doing? And her pulling
I can't with y'all. Oh my god.
it's the tea bags out the wig for me. It's the tea
Listen,
bags out
listen,
the wig
listen,
for me.
listen, listen, listen. Wow. I can't with y'all tonight. Y'all just go ahead.
Monique was almost a decade ago. Oops, that's
And
But
she was still
you
she
would
was
think
still entertaining.
after our whole pandemic and thing and after everything got shut down, they should be ready to just show up and show out. Come
Yeah.
on now.
Cause not show up and put me to sleep. Cause I think I was asleep
Right?
about a halfway through the award show.
well, you got to think about Soul Train Awards too. They would do things on the Soul Train
Listen.
Awards that
Nope.
I don't
Mm-mm.
know if today it would be as accepted. And I think maybe they're trying to work their way around that too. Like we're gonna be inclusive, but at the same time, we want to still be ourselves, and that's a
Yeah.
Wow.
workaround for some
Okay.
people.
Okay.
Listen,
Inclusive.
let me tell
Yeah,
you this.
Over it.
That's
Right.
just
Over
like
it.
this show. Each time that we go on our little hiatus and we come back bigger and better. We ain't coming back. It's good and great now, but just best to believe when we go on break, we coming back and we coming back bigger and better. We ain't coming back like this. We gonna come
Right.
back bigger and better
yeah,
and
and I
great.
think that's why T Pain made. Like I said, I go back to it. T Pain made that statement about stop trying to follow the likes and the views, and just be yourself. And because
Absolutely.
I honestly believe that he was hinting at this ain't it. Like what we doing? Because he was like, can we do this outside of hurricane season? I feel like he was reading them without reading them.
Yeah, he was
He
reading them.
was.
But also, I wonder. My other thing is, was he talking to the younger generation now that we're growing up with? Because that's what they look for. They look for the likes. They look for the acknowledgments when that doesn't matter.
Well, he was, but I still think it was a read
I
for
mean,
that.
when I
I
mean,
also
when you have to think, I mean, many of them are and were young. I mean, they're probably not my age, so I mean, they're probably really young, and they probably thrive off of likes and views. And many of us, speak for myself, can get views, but that never dictates how I feel about myself on the inside. They just really don't have morals that are really internal. It's all external, what somebody else think about their asses.
Yeah.
Also about the little Hurricane Soul Train Awards. Well, I can't remember if it was Coco Jones or Janelle Monáe. When they was one of them was, I believe she had on white on stage, and I'm sure you guys was able to see it. Like she had to kept putting her arm like this because the front of her dress, it seemed like it was just about to. Y'all didn't see that?
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
When
Only
she was
person I remember
actually
in white was
singing,
Kiki Palmer.
no, it wasn't Kiki Palmer. She kept having to do like this. In the beginning, it flew, so she kept having to hold it.
It
But
may
she
be
said,
Coco Jones because I do see her hair that what it happens quite
yeah,
often, actually.
Well, the
but
budget should have
yeah.
been bigger.
So yeah,
I'm not doing that with you, King. The women will not attack me. I'm not doing that.
You better watch out.
all right, guys. This has been a amazing show tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys can do us a really big favor, if you guys can press that share button for us, please please share the video, like the video for us, please. Also, if you are not attached to our Facebook, sorry, not Facebook, our YouTube page, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page too, so that way you can get notifications to watch our show every week. All right, so Javante, you have something for us?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we've reached the ending of our show. But before we leave, I would like to share something with you. That validation that you are searching for and approval that you're trying to prove for, it is already yours. The Lord has already done his work. He's already set it in stone for you. Now you have to do your part. It's yours. Go grab it. It's not going to come to you. Rome wasn't built in a day. So if you ever in that place or that head place where you are beginning to cry, it's okay. Let them tears fall, because you know why? When you enter into your new blessing, them tears is going to fall. So if you feel like you need to cry now, let them fall, because you are about to enter into a new beginning, okay? And for that, I want you guys to know that you are loved, you are beautiful, and you are worth it. Thank you once again for tuning into the Male Review tonight.
Share, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
I'm falling. Welcome to the Male Review. Let me bring it in just like that. Tune into the motherfucker, tune into the motherfucker.